What's up, guys? So today I did two different meditations actually. In the group I've been in, which has been a men's group about emotional healing and how holding on to certain emotions and thought patterns prevents us from growing essentially. In this group we talked a lot about shame, and shame is something that we have all taken in to some degree. When we were kids, particularly, or teenagers, I think those two time periods are probably the most pivotal. We were shamed or yelled at for certain behaviors. We were basically told that how we acted, how we were feeling wasn't right. So we were essentially told not to express ourselves. It could be emotionally, it could be sexually, it could be in terms of even just what type of creative activities you enjoy. But I know this is true to some degree just based on our culture. We've all been shamed to some degree. So anyway, I did like a 20-minute guided meditation on shame, which was super cool. I'm a huge fantasy nerd, and it was a guided visualization about a knight or a king taking off his armor and like reclaiming his kingdom. So that was super cool. Anyways, and then after the shame meditation, I went into about a 55-minute meditation that was more about the chakras. Now, I know that term might trigger some people to think, oh, woo-woo, BS, all that stuff. But it makes a lot of sense to me recently that we are really just energy, right? I've heard the quote that we are souls having a human experience, and I truly believe that. The deeper and deeper I go into meditation, all we are is this energy, the creative energy of the world, of the universe. And when we're born, we get a name, we're taught certain roles, and we are conditioned by society. Now, some of that, of course, is necessary. It's necessary to have a role. For instance, personally, I have many roles, right? When I'm at my job, I'm a teacher, I'm a mentor, I'm a counselor to the students I work with, I'm a coworker, I'm a colleague. Outside of work, I'm a friend, I'm an uncle, I'm a son. So we all have our roles, but I think what's important to remember is that we are not these roles. We're not the masks we wear. I think it's Shakespeare who said, all the world's a stage, and in a man's life he'll play many parts, and he'll play many characters. But these are all just characters, and it's not who we are. So I would say the biggest takeaway today after doing the chakra meditation is just, if we can get out of our own way and release these blockages, let go of these emotions, like, all these heavy emotions like shame, guilt, fear, grief. If we can get rid of these, we will absolutely just shine. And I think that's how we're meant to be. We're meant, whether or not you believe in we were created or we were put here, whatever your belief systems, that is pretty much irrelevant. Human beings are meant to create, to shine, to grow, to love, and to fly. And unfortunately, our wings get clipped by other people. And I think that's what I've learned so far is through meditation we can become very, very strongly aware of what areas are blocked in us. So with the chakra system, each, there's 7 levels, right, all the way up the body. Without getting too metaphysical about it, each area relates to certain parts of a person. So, for instance, like your root chakra, which I think is the bottom one, relates to survival. So it's like your primal stuff, like survival, shelter, all that stuff. I think it relates to financial independence and money. And then all the way up at the top is like your intuition and your creativity, your third eye. So that would be like your most spiritual. So you could think of it like the top is the most spiritual, the bottom is your most primal, animalistic nature. And I think human beings, we are a perfect union between spirit and animal, right? We still have the same animal desires and needs that other mammals have, right? We need to procreate, we need to eat, we need to have shelter, and then particularly we need to have connection. But then we also have access to rational thinking, creativity, intuition, skills that, as far as we know, traditional animals don't have. I realize today's reflection is very maybe woo to some people, a little bit out there, a little bit metaphysical. But the main takeaway, like I mentioned, is we have a bunch of creative energy in us, and if we can get out of its way and do some inner work and find out where we have our blockages, we will absolutely shine. And I think that's what we're created to do. That's what we're meant to do. And for me personally, there's nothing more important right now in my life than understanding where I've been blocked, learning to heal that, and then sharing those lessons with other people, and then shining my light so I can be an inspiration to other people. So, yeah. Peace out, guys. And I will talk to you tomorrow. This was day 4.